what was the draw for you with firefighting? What was it? Was it just something that just piqued your interest, or what was it?
Well, I think there's naturally the adrenaline rush, but it just helping people, being around, doing stuff. I guess the excitement of being able to do something other people can't.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. So Navy, and then out of the Navy, you started in West Carrollton. Is that how?
In West Carrollton, yeah.
And then how many years in West Carrollton?
12 years in West Carrollton.
And then how did you end up in Brookville? How did that happen?
Well, they advertised for a fire chief, naturally, and I applied. This was my first hiring process. I went through the process just to see where I needed to go, educational-wise, experience-wise, and stuff like that, to get my own department. And so when they offered me this job, I was kind of shocked, because this was just, you know, test the waters type thing.
Yeah.
So.
And you never left.
Never left. They haven't been able to get rid of me yet.
All right, so I know you can't do this in 2 minutes. I mean, but so describe the last 25 years. I mean, has it been all you thought it would be? Has it been less, more? What do you think?
Oh no, it's been everything I thought it would be and would want to be. Anytime you hate to walk away from something, which I do, I hate to walk away from it, but this is a young man's game, and I'm not young. I love the job, absolutely love it. I've always loved it. I've not always liked it, but I've always loved it. There are parts of the job that are very stressful, you know, going out on the wrecks, being with people when they've lost a loved one. That's always stressful. And then there's the happy moments when you bring somebody into the world. You know, I was a part of a team that brought a young lady into the world, and I got to watch her graduate high school. Now that's pretty cool. How many people can say that?
That's actually a great story. I did not know that. So, but it's almost a catch-22, because you're the chief, so you have to be the figurehead, right? You have to be out there. You're telling people about, you know, well, you're reporting to us, you're talking to us. You're also out there pushing fire prevention, which you're big on, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But also, on the other end of it, you don't really want to see you I don't want to see you at my house, because that means, wow.
Oh, no, absolutely. Right. We interact with people in emergency scenes at the worst times in their lives. So, yeah, people don't really want to see us. They like to have us around, but they don't want to see us.
You're like car insurance. You just have it. Do you need it? They're there, right?
Absolutely. We're an insurance policy.
So what's happening? How do you not? And people ask me this all the time, but I am nowhere near what you guys do. I mean, we're out on scenes and seeing stuff that you guys, I can only imagine. How do you not take it home?
Well, you do take it home, and that accumulates over the years. That's another reason when you know it's time to get out, when that accumulated trauma starts working on your brain, and then it's time to step back and turn it over to somebody younger.
See, we see you guys and think, my God, they're heroes, and you are. But I mean, you're invincible, but you know, you're human.
Oh no, we are very much so human, and we have every human weakness everybody else has. We've just trained ourselves to do the job.
It's the job, right.
And you're as good as you train, right. And we train hard.
Yeah, well, you've done a great job, and I'm not saying that because we're friends, but on your record up here, you've done great. All right, give me 6 words, descriptive words, not in 6 words, but give me 6 words describing this job in 25 years. 6 descriptive words, go.
6 words?
6 words.
To describe this job.
You know, like exciting, happy, frustrating. Give me 6 words.
Well, I'll give you community. This is a great community. They've been very supportive of the department and me personally. It's been my honor to have served this community for 25 years.
That's good.
Love. Again, I love the job. I love my department. I have a great department. They're very supportive, hard-working, hard chargers. They're the A-team, and I love them. Challenging, because you have to keep up with new technology, the the challenges of keeping good people. You know, I put a lot of people in the fire service, so the challenges of keeping good people, and the challenge of meeting their expectations. You know, that's not 6, but that's enough.
That's enough.
That's enough time.
Okay, I pushed it at 6, folks. I got 4 out of the chief. But it's got to feel rewarding to you to see some of the firefighters that have either stayed here, that you mentored, or gone somewhere. I mean, that's got to make you feel good too, right?
Oh, I take a great deal of pride in the fact that there's a lot of career firefighters around Montgomery County and other parts of the nation that have come through Brookville Fire Department.
That's cool.
You hate to lose them,
Right.
but you also take a great deal of pride in them achieving their goals and going to bigger and better departments and all that, you know, becoming lieutenants and chiefs and district chiefs and stuff like that of their own departments. That's a great deal of pride.
They were your kids. They're your kids, and now they're doing it.
Actually, they're somewhat still my kids. Once I've got you, you're my kid. You're my kid.
What's it going to be like for you to call it quits Friday, walk out of here, but then you're going to be with your wife, or you're going to be fishing, and you're going to hear a fire engine siren, or you're going to hear a siren. Are you not? Come on now.
Oh, it's going to be, for one, Friday is going to be very emotional.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough. I promised myself 3 months. I'm going to try to kick back and relax for 3 months. I've got a honey-do list twice as long as I am tall. So she has her priorities arranged for me. So I have that, and I have 3 beautiful granddaughters that live in Washington, D.C. It's going to give me, I promised the oldest one I'll be there for her birthday this year. So we're going to make that trip, and we're going to play it by ear.
Right.
As far as listening to sirens and hearing sirens, and if you'd ever been on vacation with me, you'd know once it's in your blood, it's in your blood.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's not going to end. What's going on over there?
Yeah.
If someone catches some video in Washington D.C. of a guy fishing in a tidal basin, that could be you. Maybe.
Actually, I tried that the last time I was there. They had it gated off.
Couldn't get it to fish. Why did I not? I mean, of course I would believe that. So it's just been, you know, I kind of asked you this before. It's been, I mean, it's hard to describe 25 years in a sentence, but give it to me. What's it been like for 25 years, serving the community and being a fire chief?
It's just been a great ride. Again, I pulled up Friday or Thursday. Ron and I stopped to get some water to drink at a local gas station. There was 2 very gorgeous young girls in a car there getting gas. And the one girl looked at me and she says, "Were your ears burning?" And I said, "No, should they have been?" And she said, "Yeah, we were talking about you." I said, "Why would 2 gorgeous young ladies be talking about me?" And she says, "Well, we've seen your retirement thing and we were talking about when we had fire prevention with you." That's what it's like.
In 100 years, when people look back and they come to the firehouse, wherever it is, here, new firehouse, whatever, and you see the plaque and you'll see the name Jim Nickel, fire chief, from this year to that year, what do you want them to think of when you see your name?
In 100 years?
Yeah, in 100 years.
And they'll think, who was that?
No, but I mean, you've left some kind of a legacy here. What's your, I mean,
I would like
somebody
to
would go, "Hey, you know what? My grandfather talked about him, and I remember him for."
Well, I think being training and fire prevention would be the big things.
How about a good guy?
Well, I like that idea. I like being considered a good guy.
Good cook?
Not as much. I've got some good cooks in this department. There's some good cooks.
Good fisherman?
Fairly good. Yeah, we're gonna get better.